Please, I can't sleep.
It's time to listen to Courtney at last on the Ramblings of an Insomniac podcast.
Hello, welcome to episode 100. 100, cannot believe it. 100 of the Ramblings of an Insomniac. And today I have two amazing people, two wonderful, intelligent, awesome people that are going to join me. So buckle up because you're missing a good episode. If you don't listen to this episode, you're missing the best one. So let's just start right away and introduce my awesome, amazing guests right now. Did you guys know that we're going to do a podcast? Oh, that's okay. So what is your name?
Tate.
And what is your name?
Clara.
So we have Clara and Tate joining us. Tate, how old are you?
8.
Clara, how old are you?
6.
Okay. So as an 8 and a 6-year-old, here's what I want to know. What do you think is going on in the world right now? Like, what are your thoughts on people of the world today? Do you think the world's good right now? Do you think good things are going on? Do you think people are happy and good people? You do? Good.
I think school today was good because someone at school, they got the leopards, and then someone was trying to get it at lunchtime, and then the person gifted it early to him, and that was integrity and being nice.
Aw, because they were going to get the what? The leopards?
The leopard. It's like a stuffy from Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Oh, it's a stuffy from Build-A-Bear Workshop. And what, you get it if like you're being good and you have integrity? Oh, so like the person that has integrity gets to like have the leopard stuffy to show like as a prize for having integrity. Do you know what integrity means?
Doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Do you do the right thing when no one's watching?
Yeah.
Or do you do the wrong thing when no one's watching?
I do the good stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do naughty things when no one's watching. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do.
That's
Sometimes when no one's watching, sometimes I try to get away with stuff.
Me too.
You do? Yeah. If we're all being honest, I think if everybody's honest, sometimes we try to get away with stuff when no one's looking, right? But that's okay. Everyone does it. It doesn't mean it's okay, but we all do it.
And even you guys.
Even everybody listening, right?
All right.
I try to do the right thing all the time, though. As long as we're doing the right thing more often than the wrong thing, that's what counts, right?
Yeah.
Or should we be perfect and try to do the right thing every single time and never be bad? Yeah.
But we're not perfect.
Did you say God's perfect, but we are not perfect?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's true. You're right.
Not everyone's perfect.
No, not and how boring would that be if we were all perfect and never ever messed up?
That'd be so boring.
Yeah. Sometimes people have to be crazy. Sometimes people have to be weird. Sometimes people have to get into trouble. But as long as we're good people most of the time, that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you get everything you want, nothing feels special anymore.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Mm-hmm. See, that is very true. If you get everything you want, then nothing feels special. You're exactly right. How'd you know that?
Bluey.
Bluey?
Yeah, it's my show.
I love that. I like that Bluey taught you that because it's true.
If I got everything I wanted, I would think it's not special. I think everything would be special because if I got everything I wanted, I would live in a mansion because that's what I've always wanted to live in.
So it's okay to get things that you want. That doesn't mean that you don't appreciate the things that you have. I think people just mean that if you got every single thing you wanted all the time, then that might get a little bit boring.
Yeah. Like, all the things I want in one day, because if I got them every day, it wouldn't feel special.
That's right. What about working for things? Should we have to work for things, or should we just like get stuff?
Work for
You
things.
can say it.
We can work for things.
Yeah, work. Exactly. I think working for things is good. What?
Like this morning after school, I didn't want the cupcake because it was all smushy. So I was doing the bad thing when no one was watching. And then when I earned a leopard at school, I was doing the right thing because I had an awesome day.
Do you mean you got into a cupcake this morning when you weren't supposed to?
Yeah.
Well, hey, good
No,
way to be
I didn't
honest.
get into it. I didn't want to have the smushed one.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
then so that I wasn't doing integrity, but when I got the leopard at school today, then it was
You got the leopard today at school?
no
Oh, no.
different day.
A different. Oh, but you have had the leopard before because you showed integrity. I love that. But how did someone know that you did the right thing if nobody was looking? How do they know you did the right thing if they weren't watching?
Because last year, Mr. Mott, he said one of his kids, they went to a picnic, and he said, "Can I have one of the cookies?" And then he said, and then her mom said no, and then his mom said no. And then she go to get dressed, and then he was smelling the cookies. Then he opened the box, and then he picked up one. Then he put it down, and then he stopped and go back and played his game.
Wow, that was making a good choice. I love that. There's been times I wanted to do something that wasn't good, and I was like, oh, okay. I probably should not do that. Oh, you look good in my glasses. But be careful because I really need them to see, so don't put your fingers on them.
Yeah.
It is good. And that's important for now. What do you think? Do you think that adults nowadays are doing the right thing? Do you think people are treating each other well nowadays?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you think people have manners?
Yeah. Some people don't.
Some people don't. That's true.
Yeah.
What about at school? Do you see that people are treating each other well at school?
Yeah, like I'm not sure, but people do the right stuff at school.
That's good.
Not all people.
What do you think should happen to people, like adults? I've been noticing adults being really mean to each other and calling each other names. And let's say that Tate loved Spider-Man. And let's say I was like, ew, Spider-Man is dumb. And people that like Spider-Man are really, really dumb. And people that like Spider-Man should go live somewhere else and not even be around me. Do you think that would be nice?
No. Integrity means doing the right thing when no one's watching. Like, if you want to buy, like, this kind of dress or, like, something and clothes, and your mom says no, it's too expensive, or, like, a toy, and you say no, and you just scream on the top of your lungs in a store, and then you be really bad. You punch your mom in the face, and you be mean to her, then she would definitely not get at you because that's not doing integrity.
That's very true.
And if you went to the store and you wanted something and she said, no, that's not, it costs too much, and you said, okay, mama, and then done, period, then that would do good. And the other one, I'm just going to give that a period.
That's true. I agree.
All the sentences we said, period.
All the sentences end with periods?
Yeah.
That's true. How did you know that?
Because.
You're just smart like that?
Yeah.
So integrity is something everybody should have. I agree. And I feel like I'm glad that you guys feel like a lot of people have integrity now because I feel different. I feel like adults are being really mean to each other now, and they're doing things like, I hope I'm not. I mean, sometimes I may not say the right thing. Sometimes I maybe hurt people's feelings and I don't mean to, but I don't want to. But like my example with Spider-Man, people have said that to me. They tell me that I'm dumb or call me names because I don't agree with them. And adults are doing that now. Do you know that adults are not acting like adults lately? Adults are acting like babies lately.
Like little brat kids.
Exactly. They're acting like
toddlers are brats.
yes, they really are.
If someone likes God and the whole world, the United States of America, and someone said, "Oh, God's dumb, and this whole state is dumb, so I want to kill it, and then I would live in space, and then no one would be with me." Then God would then say that's not integrity, but still, God will always love everyone, even if they did something bad.
Oh, I love all the things that you're saying, Clara. We should all live like you're saying. And you're right. There are people that actually believe in God, and there are people that do not believe in God. And if you don't want to believe in God, that's okay. But we shouldn't be mean to people that don't believe in God, right? Because like you said, even God would say, that's okay. You don't have to believe in me. We still need to treat each other kind, right?
Like, I believe in God. How was Jesus born? God.
Yeah.
So,
I like your reasoning. How would Jesus be born if there wasn't God? I like that reasoning.
So when people were alive and they didn't believe God, someone sacrificed himself on purpose for he can show it's real. That is Jesus.
How did you know that?
Because I don't know, from church.
Oh, I love that.
I actually knew that for technically my whole life.
Your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
Your whole 8 years of life? You've known that?
Yeah.
So
Actually,
what do we say to
more.
people that don't believe in God? Are we mean to them?
No.
Do we still love them no matter what?
Mm-hmm.
Do we still treat them with kindness no matter what?
Yeah.
What if someone doesn't like the fact that we, all three of us, have blonde hair? What if they think that blonde-haired people are dumb? Do you know that's a thing? Some people actually. Well, that.
Smack their booty.
Well, that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, good. Some people actually think that blonde people are dumb. Did you know that? That's a thing.
That means they think I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that Clara's dumb and I'm dumb. Are we dumb?
No.
No. Are we smart people?
Yes.
Yeah. We're not dumb.
I can do
Then there are people that think that girls can't do stuff that boys can. And
some people think that girls can't do baseball.
That's right. Do you think girls can do baseball?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stronger.
But what do you say?
It's that girls can't.
No, I mean after you burp.
Oh yeah.
What do we say?
Excuse me.
Thank you. But what did you start to say? Some people think that girls what?
Some people think girls can't do baseball, but anyone can do baseball.
That's true.
And guess what?
Do you think boys and girls are different, or do you think boys and girls are the same, or what?
Some girls are stronger than boys.
That's true.
Like I beat Tia up.
Okay, but do you think that I think it's good that boys and girls are different because they are different. Sometimes everyone's different. Sometimes boys and girls are different, and that's good, right? There are things that boys are good at that girls are not, and there are things that girls are good at that boys are not. And that's why it's cool to have boys and girls, right? Because we're both good at excuse me, we all have the burps. We're all good at different things, right? That's why it means we can help each other. Like if Tate is really good at, let's say, baseball, and let's say you're really good at dancing, and let's say I'm really good at taking pictures, it means we all have different things that we're good at, and that's cool, right?
Yeah.
So do you think boys are better than girls or girls are better than boys?
No.
Or do you think we're kind of the same or what?
Broskies.
Broskies?
Yeah, broskies.
What's broskies? What's a broski? Like we're bros?
Yeah.
Like broski.
Broskies.
I feel like. So did you know?
Different.
Okay, what do you guys think of this? Did you know there are people out there?
Not everyone's different.
That's true. I mean, well, we're all different in that we are all different people.
We're not all different.
Some of us, like, there's a lot of people with blonde hair and blue eyes.
There's twins. That's what I said.
Okay, twins. Twins are the same.
Those are rare. Those are rare, though.
Would you want to be a twin? No.
I do.
You do, and Tate would not. Why would you not want to be a twin?
Then I don't, because I don't want to look like Clara.
Well, you wouldn't, because you would be a boy and she'd be a girl. But there are, like, what if you had a boy twin? They're called identical twins. Identical twins mean you look exactly alike.
Yeah,
And people can't tell you apart.
And they're like,
Would you like being an identical twin?
And if there are two boys, if there was someone like a boy that was my brother, and there was me, and we were the same age, and like
you guys would have the same birthday and everything.
Yeah.
And you would look the same. That's what identical twins are.
And our names were both Tate. They wouldn't even.
Well, you wouldn't have the same name, silly goose.
Well, if they did name us,
it'd be like Tate and Thomas or something like that.
What if Thomas Tate and they would call me?
You guys could play tricks on people, though, and you guys could pretend like you were each other and play tricks on people all the time. I used to want to be an identical twin because of that, because I wanted to try to trick people. Like, let's say I had a sister that looked just like me, and her name was Katrina. And I was like, oh, Clara. Okay, because it starts with a C. And so let's say there's Clara and Courtney, and let's say we both went to school, and one day I didn't feel like going to my class. And I was like, I'm not going to go. And then I'd have you go for me, and you could pretend like you were me, and nobody would know because we are identical twins and we look exactly alike. Let's go, broskies. Girlfriend. Okay. So, do you guys agree with there are some boys that want to pretend?
Marry girls.
Well, yes, that. There's definitely.
2 people have a crush on me.
You have 2 people that have a crush on you?
Yes.
What are their names?
Jonah K. and Drew.
Do you have a crush on them?
No.
On Jonah or Drew? Neither of them?
No.
Oh, poor Jonah and Drew. How do you know they have a crush on you?
My friends.
Your friends told you that?
Drew tried to kiss me.
What? How did I not know? What? What the heck? What did you do?
I was backing up.
Did you tell him no means no?
He said no. I said stop.
Whoa. Did he stop?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
He didn't stop? He tried to kiss you still?
Yeah, but he didn't. But my friend Melinda, she told me that Jonah had a crush on me. And that's what Grace, today, she got a rock in her skin.
A rock in her skin? What do you mean? Like she fell and she got gravel in her?
Yeah.
Oh. Did she cry?
And let me remember. You can keep talking when I remember.
Oh, okay. So what I was going to say was there are some boys right now that say they want to be a girl. So then they wear dresses and they put on makeup and stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
And then they wear a wig.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about that?
That would make them look like a girl.
Yeah, and they want to look like a girl, and they want people to call them a girl.
And if they grow up and they have a beard, they could just shave it and then get girl stuff.
But what about boys that still look like boys, but they dress like girls and want to be called by a girl name and want to be called a girl? Please don't do that because those could break. What do you think about that? Do you think that's okay, not okay? That's okay.
I think that's okay.
Okay. And why do you think that's okay? There's no wrong answer. I'm just asking. And why do you think that's okay?
Because everyone's different and you can be nice to everyone.
Aw, I love that. You're right. You are right. If somebody wants to dress differently or like different music or goes to a different church, that's all okay, right? Because we're all entitled to our own thing.
Like Malachi, he doesn't like Spider-Man, but I do.
Malachi doesn't like what?
He doesn't like Spider-Man, but I do.
And you're not mad at him for not liking Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're mad at him, or no, you're not mad at him?
No, I'm not mad at him.
That's good, because you guys can get along with other things that you both like, right? See, adults need to do this. Adults right now are fighting over that kind of stuff. So it sounds like kids have things together more than us adults do. Do you guys feel like you have a good handle on life? You feel like you figured everything out already, or do you need more time?
Risky.
What do you think?
I don't really know.
What do you guys think about paying bills? Do you know what bills are?
Yeah. No.
What are
Broski,
bills?
what was I gonna say?
I don't know, broski.
No.
What do you think about paying bills?
Like bills are like stuff that like give you like stuff like electricity, food.
How much do you think electricity costs? Like, how much do you think it costs to keep on the lights and the heat and stuff?
Guess what?
Yep, you're right.
On the fan.
Yep, it is about $200 a month. Mm-hmm. What about like a cheeseburger? How much do you think a cheeseburger is?
$10.
Just one cheeseburger.
$10. Like $5.
It's like $3 now for a cheeseburger.
No, that's pretty cheap.
It used to only be $1.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know how much gas costs?
Sometimes it's 50. It depends.
To fill up this car, it costs $50, like 50.
I got it right.
You did get it right. Do you think that's expensive or cheap?
Expensive.
Yeah. Do you know how much just a couple years ago it cost me to fill this up?
How?
$25. So it's $25 less or more than $50.
Oh my God, $25 more.
Yep, you're right. You're right. $50 is 25 more. You're right, than 25.
Yeah.
You're very smart.
Yeah, I'm a third grader. Oh.
You guys are full of wisdom. Do you know this?
No, wisdom.
Do you know what wisdom is?
A witch.
Wisdom?
I forgot what wisdom is.
Okay, let me say this sentence and you can try to figure out. Both of you are so full of wisdom and you're so wise that you seem to know. Actually, I can't think of a good sentence. Wisdom just basically means you're smart and you are wise people that kind of know what's going on in the world. You're aware of things in the world.
I forgot. Broski, what is she talking about?
Broski's, what you doing, miss?
Taking your money.
Taking my money? Is this a robbery?
Yes.
What?
Robbery. Yay. Robbery.
Okay, I have one more question for you.
What?
What do you think about parents that send their kids to time out if they're doing something bad?
What?
What do you think of time out? Do you think that parents should send their kids to time out if they're doing something bad?
No. Yeah.
Tate, you say yes, and Clara, you say no. So Tate,
yes.
Tate, why do you say yes?
Because they have to have a lesson for not being bad.
That's true. Yes, you may put a little bit on, but don't put it all the way. And you said you also think, Clara, that you should be sent to timeout if you do something wrong? For kids?
Yeah.
And why do you think that?
Because they're doing something bad, they have to learn their lesson.
That's very true. What about, do you think you should be do you think that you should get away with stuff? Like parents should just let kids do whatever they want?
Nope.
Stay up as late as they want, eat whatever they want.
Nope.
Do whatever they want to, no matter what?
Like not go to school?
Yeah, not go to school. Let's say you never go to school, you eat candy all day, all night, and you stay up as late as you want.
Then one day you get really sick and then you die.
Well, that's true, I guess.
You
if you just
never
eat
know
candy
when
and you
people die.
never sleep, that's true.
You never know when people die.
That's true, you don't. So shouldn't we live our life happy and be happy since we never know?
Yep.
That's very true, huh? That's also another good lesson. Live your life happy, right?
Broski, do you know what I'm going to be for Halloween?
What?
Mario, but not Mario. I mean Rosalina.
Rosalina from Mario. And you're being, what's it called again?
Shy Guy.
Shy Guy. And what is Jet going to be? Yoshi. And then what is your mom and Tyler going to be?
I don't know if they're going to do anything.
Oh.
When you start 101, I might know.
When you're 101?
No, when you do episode 101. How'd
you know I was on episode 100? Oh, yeah, you heard me say that. How'd you know that 101 came after 100?
100, because 1, 2.
Oh, good job. Yep, you're right.
Okay, 0, 1.
That's
100,
right.
101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108,
You're correct.
109, 1,000.
You mean 110.
110.
Well, I
190.
feel like you guys have really given a lot of wisdom. I think that people can learn a lot. Adults can learn a lot from you guys. Do you guys think you should have your own talk show?
No, I wish I can have a school.
A school?
Be a teacher.
You can be a teacher.
But
I mean, not right this moment, probably. You have to first, go through school and graduate. Oh, whoa.
I'm going to college.
And then go to college, and then you could be a teacher. Would you want to be a teacher and teach a bunch of kids?
Yeah.
What if they didn't listen to you? Please do not, though. What if kids didn't listen to you? What if they were like, Miss Clara, and they didn't listen? Then what happens?
Wait, if I didn't listen?
No, what if you were a teacher and your students didn't listen to you?
Then I would tell them to go up. Then I would say, do you want to go to the principal's office?
Oh, okay. What if you were a mom and your kids didn't listen to you?
Then I would say, go to your room. And then actually I'll say, you have one more chance. You have 2 more chances.
Okay, solid parenting. I like it. I think that you guys are smarter than most adults. What do you think about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really do.
Some adults think 1 + 1 is 11.
Wow. I bet you they're Democrats. Just kidding. That was mean to say. I shouldn't say that.
1 + 1 = 11.
You think Tyler thinks that?
Yeah. Broski, do you know Tyler thinks that 1 + 1 is 11?
I think he just teases you when he says that, probably.
No, he didn't say it. We think he does.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, Broski, you better lie at the window because 101, you're gonna blow your mind.
Oh, you mean episode 101?
Oh, yeah.
Episode. I like that. You're a good advertiser. I should have you on all of my shows because you're a really good advertiser. 101 episode is gonna blow your mind. I like that. You're a good advertiser.
You're gonna blow out the window.
It's gonna blow you out the window because it's gonna be so. What about this episode though? This is probably the best one because you guys are on it.
Yep.
What do you think? Do you think a whole bunch of people are gonna listen?
Yep. Yeah.
What do you think people that don't listen to my podcast? Do you think that they don't know what they're missing and they should totally listen to this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because especially with you guys on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want them to miss out on the cool on the blowout windows.
Yeah, exactly. It'll blow out your windows of your car while you're listening.
The Courtney speed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a name.
Well, my name of my podcast is called The Ramblings of an Insomniac. Do you know what rambling means? It means like you're talking on and on and on.
Oh,
sometimes about nothing.
I didn't know you had a name.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what an insomniac is?
This is my first time on here.
That's true. So you didn't know the name.
We have been in here.
Oh, you did it one more time. I think you guys have done one episode.
It didn't work.
Oh, that's true. I did do one and it didn't work. Remember that?
Did
it? I'll have to listen back. Do you know what insomnia means?
No.
It means someone that cannot sleep. Someone that stays up all night and has a hard time sleeping. Are you guys insomniacs? No? Do you sleep well?
But I like doing it. I wish I can.
You wish you can what? Sleep?
Not sleep. Because I like staying up late. Mm-hmm.
But
one time I actually stayed up to 1 o'clock in the morning.
What were you doing until 1 o'clock in the morning?
I was playing my tablet.
You were playing your tablet until 1 in the morning instead of sleeping? Whoa.
You've got a dog cone?
That is a dog cone. You're right. That's actually I put it for my cat, but okay. So let's wrap up this episode by saying any thoughts that you guys want the world to know? Anything on your mind?
And Broski, if you ever want to call us and tell me your thoughts, keep on watching.
I love this. I think you should have your own show, Clara.
Yep.
I can see you having your own talk show one day.
Yep.
If you guys have any thoughts, remember Ramblings of an Insomniac 49 at Gmail. And you can let us know your thoughts.
On their phones?
Yes, they're on their phone. And then
the people ever?
Well, the people listen to the podcast on like their radio or on their phones or on their computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Why don't you do like a video one?
I do need to do a video one. I definitely do. You're really good. You should like be my manager because you're really good. You will? How much would you charge me to be my manager? How much would you make me pay you?
$101.
$101 a day, $101.
Manager,
and that's
Mr.
it.
Manager, you could
I
pay
love
me
that.
$20 a day.
Okay, I like you guys have good prices. I like it. I
So
might have to hire you.
Broskies, when this episode is done, when we make our other soap thing, and we make it to all of them, we're never gonna stop. And guess what? Just keep on watching this show.
Yeah.
And then eventually, Clara and me are gonna have our own talking show.
What would you call it?
The Clara and Tate talking show.
Oh, I like that. Just like get to the point. No one has to guess what it's about. It's just boom. Clara and Tate talking show.
This dance.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys listening to episode 100, our 100th episode. And I had to share this special episode with my two very, 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 very special grandkids, Clara and Tate, because they're amazing. And I look forward to having them on the show again, especially as they're my new managers, because you guys are awesome.
Bye, bro.
How many people do you think are going to listen to this episode?
Probably like 100.
I hope so.
People.
All the people. We want all the people, right?
All the people in the world.
Whoa, that would be amazing. That'd be really good.
Guess what?
I believe in aliens
lots of
too.
money.
That's true. The more people that listen.
Aliens are not slimy monsters. They're just people who live in space for their whole life.
I really love that. That should be a bumper sticker. Aliens are not slimy monsters. They're just people that live in space. Wise for their whole life. Those are wise words. You guys are full of wisdom and wise words. Aliens are not monsters. They're not slimy people. They are just people that live in space.
Bye, broskies.
Bye, broskies.
Bye. See you on the episode 101.
Woohoo! I love that. Yes, we'll see you on episode 101. Thank you for listening to the Ramblings.
See you next time.
See you next time, broskies, of the Ramblings of an Insomniac. Thank you.